Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this pink smoky eye look using the Naked 3 palette. This was requested by a friend. Hi Natalia. I really hope this tutorial helps you. This is my first tutorial that I'm going to be doing, so shout out to you, girl. If you guys want to learn how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, so sometimes what I like to do is start on the eyes first before I do my face makeup. So first I'm going to start out by covering the darkness and the veins on my eyelids. I'm just going to use the NYX HD Concealer. This is in the color, the fair one. I'm just going to put that on my eyelids. Like so. And then I'm going to grab a damp beauty blender. And I'm just gonna blend it all out. I also like using a lighter color of concealer on my eyelids because that way it brightens up the area more and it helps with the shadows to show up a lot better. Then I like to set it with some kind of powder, that way the concealer doesn't crease. I'm just gonna use this Double Wear powder by Estee Lauder. Looks like this. You can use any powder you have. You don't have to specifically use something like this. I'm going to prime the eyes with this Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. And I just like to put just a little bit, especially around this area right here, since I do get oily right there particularly. Alright, so now that I have my eyes primed and covered, I'm going to start with the eyeshadows. Today I'm going to be using this Naked 3 palette. It has various pink colors. But before I go in with the Naked 3 palette, I'm going to just add a little bit of this ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow. This is in the color Glow. And I'm just gonna apply it to the lid. The reason why I'm doing this is just so that the pink could really pop more. So if you have like a light, if you put on like a light base first, you know, like a white eyeshadow or cream shadow, anything like that, it's gonna make the colors pop a little bit better. So once you look a little bit crazy, you can start doing the eyeshadows. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna grab is this Limit color right here. With this dual ended brush by Lancome, this is a fluffy brush with a shader brush. And I'm gonna pick up that color and I'm just gonna apply it all over the eye area. Once you've applied the shadow all over the eyes, I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the color Cocoa Bear. I'm gonna use this as a transition color. Any medium brown shade you have, that's what you can use. And I'm just gonna grab that other end with the fluffy brush and apply it to the crease. As you can see, I'm just going back and forth and then in circular motions. That way, make sure that your shadow is completely blended. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this burnout color right here. And I'm gonna apply that on the eyelids, but before I do that, I'm going to wet my brush with MAC Fix Plus. With that same brush I used earlier to put in the first color. Once you've done that, you go ahead and you just pat it on the eyelid. Don't be afraid about getting your eyeshadow wet, because it'll dry back up. Make sure you pat, don't rub, because if you rub, you won't get the best payoff. Once I've done that, I'm gonna spray my brush again, and I'm going to go in with this color called Dust, the second color right here, and I'm also going to apply that to the eyelid. Now that I have that color nicely packed in there, I am going to go back with that same brown shade with Cocoa Bear and blend out the edges. And also you want to kind of darken up that crease area a little bit more. The reason why I didn't do my foundation first is because you will get fallout. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but a lot of the glitter fell on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna grab any brush you have, any fluffy brush you have laying around, and just get rid of that fallout. Okay, so I'm gonna stop with the eyes for now, and I'm gonna go in with my face makeup. If you guys have not seen my foundation routine, and you want to know how I do my foundation, make sure you watch it. I will link the video below, or I'll put some kind of annotation around here. And I go step by step exactly how I do my foundation. Alright, I'm back looking crazier than before. I did do my eyebrows too, and I also have a tutorial up for that as well, so if you want to see that, I will link it somewhere in the video and down below. I just want to say this quickly, that the order that I'm putting on my makeup is not exactly how you have to do it. It's just the way that I do it. I know people go in first with the face, then the eyes, and everything else, but I'm just doing it this way. Works for me. But you can either follow what I do, or you can do, however you like. So now I'm gonna continue with the eyes. Before I go in with the darker color to make it look a little bit more smoky, I'm going to put on my lashes and eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. And today I'm not going to do like a wing, just because it is going to be more of a dramatic smoky once I put in the darker color. So I'm just going to draw a line straight across the eyelid. That way I can hide the lash band of the eyelashes I'm going to put on after. The lashes I'm going to be using today are the Ardell Demi Wispies. Look like that. Very short, very natural looking lash, which I like. And I find these are very easy to put on. I'm not 100% comfortable putting on eyelashes, so I'm not going to show you exactly how I do it, but once I do master it, I intend on doing a tutorial in the future. And in case you were curious, the eyelash glue that I use is the Eyelure Clear Finish one. And if you don't know how to put on eyelashes, don't worry. Just put mascara on your actual lashes. I'm going in. Okay, so while my eyelash glue dries, I'm going to actually contour. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Contour Kit with this Morphe 3527 brush. Looks like this. And I'm not going to do like a full strong contour. I'm just going to kind of bronze up the face. That way I don't look so pale anymore. Yeah. Nice and bronzy. Nice and bronzy. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to my eyes and I'm going to go in with this dark color in the Naked 3. This one's called Black Heart. I'm gonna grab a little pencil brush. This one's by Sigma. It's their E30. You can use any type of small brush that you're able to fit in this area. That way you can do a little bit of detailed work. Got in a little bit closer so you could see exactly how I'm going to do the detailed work in this area. So just pick up just a little bit of that dark color. And I'm working that color in the outer corner. You want to do a little bit up to the crease. And notice that I'm doing kind of a circular motion like this. I don't want to do it too much of a V because the way I did my eyeshadow earlier was, you know, in a circular motion. And then I'm grabbing that Cocoa Bear from earlier with that same fluffy brush. And I'm just going to blend out the edges. And I'm just going to do a little bit of touch-ups to the eyeliner that I put on earlier with this Inglot number 77 gel liner. I'm going to conceal my under eyes. I'm going to show you the way I do it in case you suffer from dark circles. First I'm going to go in with this Peachy Concealer by Nyx. And I'm going to...
It was at this moment Priscilla knew she fucked up.
Just dropped my eyelash glue. Great. Okay, I'm back. Like I was saying, I'm going to grab that NYX Peachy Concealer with the Morphe M173. I'm going to apply it to the dark areas of my under eyes. And I haven't blended out completely because I'm going to go in first with this NYX HD Concealer, the one that I used on my eyelids earlier. And I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to grab my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend those two colors together. Now I'm just going to grab a little bit of my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Just a little bit to kind of even out that whiteness that you have under the eyes. Okay, once that's blended, you want to set it. And what I do is I set it with this e.l.f. high definition powder. So yeah, just grab with the beauty blender, grab the powder like this. Go ahead and dab in the powder. Now I'm just gonna finish up the eye. I'm gonna put eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I'm going to grab this darker color in the palette called Lunar. And just grab any pencil brush you have. I'm actually gonna use the same one I used earlier. Then I'm gonna apply mascara to the bottom lash line with this Clinique bottom lash mascara. I'm gonna highlight with this Carly Bible palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to highlight mixing these two colors right here using my Sigma F35 tapered highlighting brush. So I'm just going to mix those two together, put it at the top of the cheek. Holy Jesus. Get a little bit on the chin and a little bit on the forehead. I like to be glowy as fuck. And I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blush palette today for the blush. I'm going to go in with this pink color right here. And I'm going to be using my Vasanti blush brush. Usually I like to put the blush between the highlight and the contour and a little bit on the apples of the cheek. Lastly, I'm going to do the lip. I'm gonna line the lips with this NYX lip liner pencil. This is in the shade Natural. Gerard Cosmetics Buttercup lipstick. And I'm gonna go in with the lip gloss. Gerard Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Buttercream. Isn't it cool? It lights up. And it has a mirror on it. Genius. Okay, last thing, I'm going to set everything with my MAC Fix Plus. Yeah, that completes the tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.